So welcome back to the one more video. So today we are going to see the estimation of manhole. So you can see the manhole plan, and it's a sectional elevations. So first we'll see the question. So this is the diagram which we need to estimate the quantities. This is, we call it as a manhole. You can see here plan is given. This is a plan. So this is the sectional elevations. Okay, this is sectional elevation, and this is also one more sectional elevation. I will explain this part. So first see the plan. So this is your plan. So which is your plan? So this is your plan. You can see the plan first. So this is a manhole, right? And the main sewer pipe, this is inside the manhole. This is my main sewer pipe, and this is a branch sewer pipe, okay, which is passing, which is just junction is taking place between the main sewer pipe and a branch sewer pipe. So in this junction, so wherever we get this, so we have to go on the calculating the quantities. Okay, so now what we'll do, you see this, in order to understand better understanding purpose, what we will take, we will cut this manual in two sections. See here, the one is along with the length and along with the breadth. Okay, first see that you can see here the main sewer pipe, we have cutted the section, that is the section name is A and B. You can see here, this is how where we have cutted the section, right? So whatever the section cutted here, no, that section part you can see here. So from this I will cover the plan, and whatever the thing you are seeing, no, this is the entire cutted section of section AB. Okay, this is how your manhole looks when I cut the section in between the sewer pipes. So this is how your manhole looked like. Okay, so now I'm going to cut the section in a breadth direction. So here I'm cutting the section in a breadth direction, so that section I consider naming it as a E and F. So if I cut this in a breadth direction, so this is how your sectional elevation of the manhole looks like. Okay, this is sectional elevation of the EF. Okay, this is very simple, but drawings look like very complicated, but don't get confused or don't get fear. This is one of the simplest problem as what we done in the septic tank. Okay, so see, just see that this is a plan. Okay, just to understand the better purpose, we taken the section in a lengthwise and cutted the section. So that section is named as a AB, and that diagram we drawn here, this is how it looks like when AB section, when lengthwise it is cutted. So this is how it looks like when breadthwise cutted, the section is EF. So this is how the section looks like. Okay, now we need to calculate the quantities which is asked in the, only just focus on what is asked in the question. Okay, though the figure looks like complicated, when you go on solving the problem, when you go on calculating the quantity, so it's very easy. Okay, now this is what I have taken the manhole part. Okay, now we see what is asked in the question. Okay, what is asked in the question, what we need to find out by seeing this diagram. So this is your question. So what is asked, the details of the manhole shown in the figure that we saw. Estimate the quantities of the following items of the works. Okay, what are those items of the work? Earthwork excavation, that is common. CC cement concrete 1:3:6 with brick ballast for foundation and the floor concrete. So here foundation and along with the floor concrete we need to estimate the quantities. Then the same first class brickwork in cement mortar 1:4. Okay, along with that, next he has to find out the cement pointing with 1:2 cement mortar. Okay, that will we going to find out today. Then 20 thick cement plaster with cement mortar 1:3 is in flooring. Okay, now he has to find out the flooring, and also he has to find out for the pointing. Then he has to find out the brick ballast for the foundation and also for the floor concrete. Then if I also find out it, he also asked to find out the earthwork excavation. Simple question, simple thing asked. Now we'll see the diagram and we move on solving this question. Okay, first ask is that just simple thing, that is earthwork. Now we'll take out the table. As usually we need to write the table contents, that is serial number, item number, and its length and depth and quantity and remarks. This as usual how we followed from the previous problems also. So first what is asked, the serial number is earthwork excavation. Write down that earthwork excavation. So earthwork excavation, so earthwork excavation number, how many numbers are there? We have only one earthwork excavation, so I am writing here 1. Okay, so now we need to find out the length. Now see the figure. So in order to find out the earthwork excavation, whether it is from the plan or it is from the section, we need to get the total length of that earthwork. Okay, don't consider this pipe. Okay, this pipe usually will be there. Okay, so this is your edge point. Okay, this is here, it is already given in the question, that is 2.8 meter. You can see it in the figure very clearly mentioned. From this point to this point it is 2.8 meter, it is given clearly. So this is your length, I am writing that part. So your length will be 2.8 meter, which is given directly in the question, 2.8 meter. Now we need to find out the breadth. What is the breadth? See here, breadth section is cutted, and it is also mentioned in the diagram, that is 1.9 meter, clearly mentioned, right? So that is your breadth for the earthwork, 1.9 meter. So in the remarks also I will write here. So now we need to find out what is the depth, right? So how will you find out the depth? See here in the section cutted part. Yes, this is your section cutted part, right? I will close that plan, so now that you should not get confused with that. Okay, this is where your section part looks like. So now what is asked, we need to find out the depth. So this is the edge of that part, and this is the top section, that is ground level. From here to here we need to find the depth. Okay, so for that, what I will take, I will add 0.10 plus 0.7 plus 1 meter. This is up to here and this is up to here. So 1 meter plus 0.9, this is up to here, and then plus this thickness. Here it is not mentioned, but here it is mentioned, 0.2 meter is its thickness of the concrete bed. So that we are going to add. Okay, now what are the things I told? That is 0.10 plus 0.7. see here, that is what here clearly mentioned, 0.10. this is the depth I have taken here, and the 0.1 meter from here to here, 0.7, that is I have taken. Then from this side here to here it is 1 meter, that is I have taken. Then now I'm going to take a 0.9, from here to here it is 0.9. now I'm going to take this. So at the last we need to know what is thickness of the concrete bed. Here in this section, this diagram is clearly shown that is 0.2. now I'm going to add this 0.2. so now what is the total quantity? Just to add that in a calculator, you'll get around 2.9 meter. So this is your depth, 2.9 meter. So just multiply 1 into 2.8 into 1.9 into 2.9, you will get around 15.43 meter cube. So this is how we found out the earthwork excavation. That's it, only we need to find out the earthwork excavation. Then what is asked in the next question? So question number 2, it is CC, that is cement concrete 1:3:6 with what? Brick ballast, right? I will shortcut in a short form, I am writing BB. For foundation, so for foundation, see here, CC 1:3:6 with brick ballast for foundation. Then also he also asked to find out for the floor concrete. So two parts he has. One is for the foundation, then he asked for the flooring also. So for that part I am writing here. First we'll find out for the foundation. How will you calculate the foundation? So number is 1, right? So now here what is its length? The foundation part length is same as excavation length, that is 2.8 meter. The same breadth will be there, 1.9 meter. What about the depth? Here depth is going to vary. So depth of the foundation, this is your foundation, 0.2, given clearly in the figure, it is 0.2. so I'm going to write that as a 0.2. If I multiply all this 1 into 2.8 into 1.9 into 0.2, you will get around 1.06 meter cube or cubic meter. So now what is asked? He asked to find out for the flooring. So you can see here, I going to explain now the branches. Now I'm going to explain the parts. So this part, whatever you can see here, no, the pipe will be going, no, this part pipe. What is that? Means your pipe is going on here, right? So this means your pipe which passes inside the which passes above the concrete bed, right? So which will looks like this. So whatever the thing here, whatever we done, no, this part we call it as a benching. Okay, so this is nothing but flooring of this part. So this is also called as a benching, or nothing but the floor. Okay, now that is what I am going to write here, that is benching. This benching is nothing but your floor. So that we need to find out so how will you find out its length? See here in the benching where it is started. So from this wall thickness to this wall, in between this it taken place, right? Benching. Similarly, this is a breadth part. Now this is a length part. It will take from between this to this. So whatever the distance here, it is 1.8, and whatever the distance here, 1.9, that value we are going to take it directly. Okay, 1.8 is your length and 0.9 is your breadth. It is given directly in the question. So that is part of what is your length. Length is 1.8 meter, and what is its breadth is 0.9 meter. Now what is its thickness? Thickness of the benching is, what is the thickness of the bench? Benching thickness is nothing but, see here, whatever the benching is there, no, benching, the thickness is considered as a, whatever the diameter of that pipe is there, no, that is the thickness of the, or the thickness of, sorry, it is depth, we call it as a depth, or height of that benching is considered as a thickness of the pipe. So it is given as 0.4, that is your depth of the benching. So I'm going to take it as a 0.4 meter. Now multiply all this, you will get 0.65 meter cube. Is it understood? Now I'm going to take it a total. So if I add all this, you will get 1.71 meter cube. Is it understood, the benching part? I'm going to explain once again. So this is whatever the thing here, no, the pipe will enter inside the manhole. Okay, so whenever the pipe enters in, right, so here you can see in the plan the pipe is entering, right, after other two sides will be there, no, there we need to give supporting. So whatever we are going to give it as in the form of slope. See here, in the form of a slope, whatever the water comes here should go inside the pipes, right? So for that purpose we are going to provide a benching. So this benching, in order to give it is in the form of slope, we are going to provide a concrete so that to get a slope, right? So this is, we need to find it in the form, we'll get it in the form of floor, so that we call it as a benching, and we calculated this benching. Okay, now what is the length of the benching? The length of the benching is nothing but whatever the length is there, no, manhole, that is 1 point inner to inner, that is 1.8, inner to inner breadth is there, no, 0.9, that is we want to consider. Now what is the thickness, or what is its depth of the benching? So whenever the pipe comes, the entire diameter of the pipe, from diameter, we'll consider that as a benching depth, that is 0.4, which is given in the question. Okay, so this clears your CC. Next, what is asked in the question? See, earthwork excavation is completed, CC is completed for the foundation and floor concrete. Now we need to find out the first class brickwork in concrete cement mortar 1:4. So now the third part is going to taken. So that is third one. Now what we have to find out? We need to find out the first class brickwork. First class brickwork, right? So here I'm going to take it as a step one, as usually what we are done in the for the septic tank, all the four problems. So the same thing going to do for the this part also. So again I'm going to follow the long wall and short wall method. So long wall, number of long wall will be 2. Now we need to find out its length. So length is equal to what? Sorry, step number 1. First step 1. So length will be what? What is the length of that long wall? See, from this length we are talking. So this is what? What is the breadth of the wall? 0.4 plus 1.8 plus 0.4. Okay, this is your length. So 0.4 plus 1.8 plus 0.4. How much you are going to get? It is around 2.6 meter. Now substitute that 2.6 meter. Now what is its breadth? Breadth of the first wall breadth of the step number 1 is 0.4. This is your step 1. This is your step 2, and this is your step 3, right? So now what is its breadth? Breadth is given directly in the question. It is 0.4 meter. Now we need to find out what is this depth, right? So depth is same, whatever these things is, from here to here. See, but in the section you can see here pipe is there, no? You can ask the question, so in between that there is a pipe, how can you consider it is a brickwork? See, in the plan the pipe comes only at this part. Okay, what are the other part, remaining part will be there, no, there you need to go for brickwork, right? So in order to get that brickwork, so we'll consider it as a 0.9 from here to here. It is understood? Here to here you are considering 0.9 as a depth of the step 1. But in the section you can see here pipe is there, no? So you can ask me that, sir, why you are taking here pipe is there, no need to go for this depth. But where is the pipe is only at this point. Okay, whatever the remaining sides here is, you need to go for brickwork, right? So in order to go for the brickwork, we'll consider it as a 0.9 is your depth of the step 1. So if you calculate all this, 2 into 2.6 into 4.4 into 0.9, you will get around 1.88 meter cube. Is it understood? Now we are going to get going for the short wall. Number of walls is 2. So now what is its breadth? So your breadth will be inner to inner, it is 0.9. This is also I told in the all the previous videos. Those who are not understood, just go and see that video, you'll get to understand. Okay, so now the same depth, same breadth, if I multiply all this, you will get 0.65 meter cube. So this is your step number 1, step 1 wall. Okay, so now what we need to find out? We need to find out step number 2. Step 2 you need to go on finding out. Now it's slightly move on this. Okay, what is the step 2? See, this is your step 2, this is your step 1. What is the thickness is, that is the breadth of the wall is varying, no, that we going to consider. If it is constant, this is step 1, this is step 2, this is step 3. Step 2 we need to consider, this is 0.3 is given, and this distance again plus 0.3. So this gives your length. So length is equal to what? 0.3 plus 1.8 plus 0.3. How much you are going to get? It is 2.4. If I substitute in the calculator, you get 2.4 for the long wall. Now I'm going to calculate in the form of long wall. Two number of walls are there. 2.4 meter is your length. Then what is the breadth? Breadth is nothing but what? So this is your breadth of the wall. So that is step number 2, wall, that is 0.3 meter. Now we need to find out what is its depth. So what is its depth? See here, the step 2 depth is 1 meter. From here to here it is 1 meter. So I'm considering it a 1 meter depth. If I multiply all this, 2 into 2.4 into 0.3 into 0.1, so you'll get around 1.44 meter cube. Okay, similarly for the short wall is equal to number of walls will be 2. Its its breadth will be 0.9, sorry, its length will be 0.9, its breadth will be 0.3, and depth will be 1. If I multiply all this, you will get 0.54 meter cube. Similarly, go on finding for the step number 3. Step 3, what is the step 3? This is your step 3, right? Step 3 wall, right? Now what is we'll find out? We'll find out by using long wall method. That is, number of walls will be 2. How will you find out its length? L is equal to what you can see in the section, that is 0.2, and this distance again 0.2. So this is 0.2 plus 6 plus 0.2. You will get around 1 meter. This is your length of the long wall. Then what is the breadth of the wall? It is 0.2. What is the depth? So you can see the depth is given directly from here to here, it is 0.7. So depth I am taking it as a 0.7 meter. So if I multiply all this, how much you are going to get? It is 0.28 meter cube. This is your total quantity. Similarly, go for finding a short wall. Short wall, how many walls? There are 2 walls. Similarly, the length of the short wall is 0.9, its breadth is 0.2, its depth is 0.7. If I multiply all this, you'll get 2.25 meter cube. So now you calculate all the values. See here, all the values we find out at, this is your step 1, this is step 2, this is step 3. All this length and all this total quantity we find out at, right? Okay, now what is the total quantity? If I grand total for all this brickwork, if I add all this 1.88 plus 0.65 plus 1.44 plus 0.54 plus 0.28 plus 0.25, you will get a total grand total of 5.04 meter cube. So this is what the quantity of brickwork is going to be given. So now what is asked in the question? Now see the question. You completed the third question, that is first class brickwork. Now we need to go on for finding out the cement pointing with 1:2 cement mortar. Okay, so write down that what is given in the question. Cement mortar, that is fourth question, that is cement pointing, sorry, it is cement pointing with 1:2 cement mortar. Okay, 1:2 cement mortar. So now I will say cement pointing is nothing but a plastering. Okay, indirectly we call it as a plastering. So now here we have considered, here you can see here I have written working chamber. This part, whatever this part is there, no, this part, okay, we call this as a working chamber. And whatever the remaining this part is there, no, this we call it as an entrance chamber or entrance portion. Okay, now we need to calculate this. We can't go for directly, so that I'm making it in a 2 parts. One is working chamber, another is an entrance portion. Then we'll find out the quantities. Okay, first I will take out the working chamber. Now find out the pointing, cement pointing for working chamber. So how many chambers are there? There is only one chamber, so we need to find out the length. Length is equal to what? That is 2 into this distance. What is this length? It is 1.8. its breadth is, so first we will take out the length. It is length is 1.8. 1.8 is given. Then what is this breadth? So this is your length and this is your breadth, that is 0.9, right? So that part we need to, so we need to go on Yes, this is your length of the chamber and this is your breadth of the chamber. Okay, so for that 2 into 1.8 plus 0.9, if I multiply this, you will get the length as 5.4 meter. So this is your 5.4 meter. So now we need to find, whenever we are going for the plastering, we won't go for the breadth, so we won't only go for the depth. So now we need to find out the depth. So how will you find out the depth of that part? So here you can see in this diagram, we need to find out this chamber, working chamber depth. So see here, it starts from this edge and it ends to till up to here, right? So instead of going here, we have a pipe, so point 0.4 is deducted, so you are considering is from here to here. So what happens is, and you can also say that, so this part, what happens, this part, see here what happens in the remaining sides of the pipe, side of this pipe will be going for the benching, right? So that they will not require, no, nothing is required as a pointing of cement, so that we are considering up to here. So this 1.5 includes this slab also, slab RCC slab thickness, that is 0.12 meter is there, so that we need to reduce, that is 1.5 minus 0.12, this is thickness of the slab, so you will get 1.38 meter is your depth. So right here 1.38 meter is your depth. If I multiply this, you will get 7.45 meter square. So I'm going to repeat once again, this is your working chamber, the length of the working chamber. We need to find out what is its length. So here I am going for the center line method, that is I'm going to take it as two number of walls are there. See here 1.8, this is one wall and this is one wall, this is one wall and this is one wall. So 2 times 2 into 1.8 plus 2 into 0.9, you will get that value. Okay, that is considered as a length 5.4 meter. So here no breadth is there. Now you need to find out the depth. So from here to here is there, no, is your depth of that this chamber. So this chamber, which includes 1.5, is includes the thickness of the RCC slab, that is 0.12 meter. So I'm just deducting this part to get exact depth of this chamber. Now we got that value. Now what is left out? So now we need to find out for the entry portion, or yes, entrance portion or entry portion. So entry portion, how many entry portions are there? Only one. See this entry portion, again what we need to find out, we need to find out the length. So similarly what I did, 2 into, see here, 2 into 0.6. okay, 0.6, if I consider 0.6 means one wall and other side will be one wall, that is 0.6 length, and the breadth will be 0.9 and another will be 0.9. So that is why we have taken 0.6 plus 0.9. so this will get your length, that is 3 meter. This is 3 meter, there is no breadth. So now we need to find out the depth. So depth is equal to, see here, depth is equal to what? So 0.7 plus 1.12. So this distance, see here, this is up to here only. So whatever the things is there now, this is up to from here to here. So we need to add 0.7 plus 0.12. So that gives you depth, that is 0.7 plus 0.12, which gives you 0.82 meter. So this is your exact depth, 0.82 meter. If I multiply this, we will get 2.46 meter square. Now what is the total? It is a total grand. If I add these two, you will get 9.91 meter square. Okay, so now what is left out? The last question asked is 20 mm cement plaster in floor. So he has to find out cement plaster in the floor. So whenever we are dealing with the floor, we can see the number of is 1. We want only the flooring part, we want length and breadth, that is we can take it as length and breadth, we don't require any depth. So if I multiply all this, we will get 1.62 meter square. 1.62 meter square. Is it clear? So now this is how we find out as the manhole portion. Now you just check out the question. What is asked? So details of the manhole shown in the figure. Estimate the quantity of the following items of the work, that is earthwork, CC 1:3:6 with the brick plaster for the foundation and the floor concrete, that we found out first class brickwork in CM 1:4, cement pointing with 1:2, cement mortar 20 mm thick cement plaster with cement mortar 1:3 in flooring. So all these 5 conditions we have found out at the quantities. Okay, you can see here we found out the earthwork, we got a total quantity as sorry, we found out the earthwork. We got a total quantity is 15.43 meter cube. Then we found out a CC for foundation and benching. Then totally we got as a 1.71 meter cube. Okay, then we found out as a first class brickwork. The total quantity we got is 5.04 meter cube, right? Similarly, we found out at the cement pointing. Here we consider it as we consider it in two portion. One is working chamber and entry portion. We find out as separately, and then we had it. We got a total planting as 9.91 meter square. Then we found out cement plaster in roof floor, that is 1.62 meter square. So this is, now see the diagram. See initially how it looks like. It looks very complicated. Now it is very simple, right? So whatever they ask in the question, we find out those quantities. This is how we find out the manhole quantity estimation. Okay, thank you. This completes your estimation of manhole. Thank you.